Welcome back, and welcome back everyone to the Supergiant Marathon. Our next game, Pyre. Subtitles on, please. Toggle on-screen commands during the write. This is always off in two-player mode. While enabled, hold square to rush story events. While enabled, hold circle to automatically lock onto a nearby adversary. Nah, I don't think I want to do that. Difficulty standard. Your adversary shall have a solid understanding of the right. Your adversary shall have surpassing power in the rights. Limited grasp. Nah, we're gonna play this on normal mode. Right, and even if we wanted to, once we make it to Hades, like Hades 1, this is kind of where the marathon stops. Because they haven't released Hades 2 on PlayStation yet. Join your fellow exiles on their quest for freedom. There is no game over in the campaign. Your choices and outcomes are a part of the story. Versus mode. Challenge a friend or a CPU adversary to a local head-to-head showdown, featuring many characters and locales from the campaign. Okay, so this game is going to be a lot more narratively driven. That both excites and frightens me. Okay, let's begin. Yeah. Okay, reduced. For players not seeking too much of a challenge, your adversary shall hold back against you. You may change this at any time. For players starting the campaign for the first time, your adversary shall fight back against you. For players seeking a tougher challenge, your adversaries shall do their worst against you. And the last difficulty, True Nightwing. For players who have finished the campaign, your adversaries shall be favored by the stars themselves. Reach the end of the campaign to unlock this game mode. We're going to play standard mode. I'm not going to turn on aim assist, at least until I feel we may need it. For now, let's just start. Very pretty loading screen, by the way. I like this. Ooh. Pyre. Ooh. I like the cel-shaded graphics for this. And it's almost kind of like 2.5D. That's really cool. That's a 3D object in a 2D space. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie, yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Downside, a vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken Lands.
Vithalios.
A masked woman. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. See, right on schedule. What did I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like he's breathing. The masked wanderers presume you are male. Interact to change this. Okay, that's kind of important. Do we want to be a male or a female character here, Deej? What are you thinking? Unless... Oh, we can do he, she, or they. The masked wanderers presume nothing about your gender. Ooh, we could do all three. Male, female, or non-gender. What do you think? You still want to stick with female? That's what I figured you were going to say. Alright, we'll do that then. Alright. Again, love the music. This guitar track is amazing.
Sugrina.
It seems they still are. Then stand aside. I shall send them to a better place. A better place? Name me a single place better than this. No, wait. A better place? Name me a single place better than this.
Tereulios.
Hang on. The markings on their rag. I think they're one of them.
Mazambushan.
But look at them. They are beyond our help. And we are beyond theirs. Broken, shaking, starving. Probably disease? Yeah, good luck with what that there. No. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed. Their day grows dim. You have at best an hour.
Listos.
Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask.
Cogita perdeosta mashe.
Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings out here. You are parched, and he gives you a drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps.
Sinama tuchem.
There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. Now come on. Hedwin! He is one of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon, nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through the alabaster streets. Hedwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Step inside. The weather-beaten wagon is as much of a mess inside as it is out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back.
Agnosenta.
And with a guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask.
Ukravitasta.
You may call me Jodariel. Holy shit, she's cool. Jodariel. She is the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. I love the ram horns. She's cool looking. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel as soon assists him. Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name Rocky Greentail. He is the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Is he some kind of rat or a hound? I can't really tell. I guess he's got a dog snout, so yeah, I guess he's some kind of hound. Interesting. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks.
Tereso.
Can they do it?
Salah haladium.
Hope so. I haven't asked them yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He is asking if you are a reader. One who can derive meaning from tasks. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Over time, you manage to learn something of the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in their right mind would dare violate the law of the land. Who you are and what you did to earn your sentence is no one's business but your own. Okay, I have a feeling you and I are really going to enjoy this game because this is going to make us, like, this is going to make us think. This will be fun. So, what do we tell them? I was thinking the same thing, honestly. Admit it. You confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Have a look. Oh, we can even look around the environment. Side door. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you won't get far. Old remnants. Colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon walls. The Black Wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel very welcome now. It likely leads to the wagon's centrifuge, judging by the gibbering creatures up there. Hungry-looking creatures roost near some of the attics. There is nothing you can do for them now. They look like little bats. They're very cute. In here we can interact with? Nope. Oh, intricate sigil. A symbol of some sort is set on the wagon's floorboards. You cannot sense its purpose. One of several such heavy, ominous volumes. The exiles you met seem very interested in them. Interact to learn more. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in material you do not recognize. Ooh. Forward. A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the books of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year past first solstice. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of the 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. It's like a star chart. How cool. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. And we passed out.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked.
Loricata.
So it is true.
Oh man.
Yeah, but what now? Where'd the reader go?
Veretusta.
They should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in them.
Barosta.
They could abandon us.
Ratana.
They won't. You look upon the three of them from behind as Hedwyn then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asks.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Use L to approach the orb.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves.
Okay.
The three must act as one.
Only one exile can move at a time. Press R2 to sprint. Your exile's abilities are shown here. Sprint depletes stamina. Okay.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exiled Rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time.
Rookie is banished
His
for
or
now.
her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Use the stick to approach an adversary.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone.
Banish your adversary from afar.
Correctly done.
I see.
Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more.
Once banished by the auras, the exiles will return.
The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame.
That makes sense.
Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame.
Oh, interesting. So you can jump over the auras. Rookie is returned.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns. Absolution! The orb's unclaimed again. So it is. How very fortunate. Resplendent.
Got it.
The right complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
During the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. 3 must act as one. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come. Let us regard the night. Jordaria leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the Howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? An ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. You gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. Ooh. Capriest, the Olden Star, star of the Moon Stag Hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontent. Goal, the South Star. The South Star burns bright over the massive ridge of stone, much further than the naked eye can see. Geminian, the Olden Star, star of the First Empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experiences. Scorpus, the Olden Star, star of the Old Cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most.
Arazeta
200 leagues due east of the Ridge of Gold. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Golathanian yet loom over those living in its shadow.
Concilia. Great. We're supposed to be there when exactly?
Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste.
Indaratarios.
And we had best get started.
Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody?
Jordario turns to you, studying you.
Tamariliota.
Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time.
What she means is, glad to have you on board, chum.
Kereamios.
We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rites are the key. It's a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them. And off we go! Ooh. Downside Prairie. Uh-oh. You arrive in the Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. Downside Prairie, one of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north.
I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Holyrood. I've got to pay a visit to, besides.
The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Bloomingpool and avoid attention. The south route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area packed with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you.
And get stuck in a bog while we're at it?
The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while.
Iloriomatas?
What if the reader settles this? They mark the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing them along the way. Can we live with that for now?
Yappy.
Yeah, sure.
Caderás.
If necessary.
Vistalium.
Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you.
You may now choose a route towards your goal at certain junctions. Weigh the options. Let's see. Hollow Route. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Rookie knows someone here who owes him. Blooming Pool. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area packed with hot springs. Jodariel thinks she can find rare flora here. That's a good question. I don't know. It's either rare plants or we actually get somebody that Rookie knows that owes him a solid. I don't know. My gut says Blooming Pool because I like Jodariel's assessment. Staying low-key and out of sight would probably be a good idea. What do you think, Deej? Should we go to Hollow Root or Blooming Pool? Alright, Blooming Pool it is. Jodariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye. She is Grim, longtime resident of the Downside, and grown accustomed to surviving there.
Sugrena.
Observe. This shall pay for half our trip.
You found a black bloom. It is quite valuable. Trade item. This can be sold at the slug market. Blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, a taste of the black bloom makes the pain go away. 30 gold. Journey onward. This is it. We're here. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. The others ask you to assist while making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Commence the rite? Page revealed, the first exile. You've reached the Celestial Landmark. Now get everything and get everyone prepared. Interact to begin your first true trial. The roving makeshift home of the Downside. Interact or press with square to check inside. You observe the mask and robes whose old engravings and embroideries suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small they might fit a child. Greentail family portrait, a reasonable likeness of younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. The creatures such as this must have been bred to push the back of the black wagon along. They're called drive imps. Headwind's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies in the Downside. Headwind does most of the cooking. She seems to have something on her mind. Interact to speak with her. Reader, Greentail here is just complaining how you opted not to take us to Hollow Root.
What? And violate our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our chum's gonna have to keep on making the tough calls. Besides, just make sure we've got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find.
Crude trading post found in the Downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the Downside, where it is traded and sold.
And
We have. Now let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare before tonight. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the remnants and books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. The Book of Rites, an ancient manuscript that chronicles the legends of the Downside and a mystic path to freedom. We now have another page. The first exile. In the words of Golithanian, the Master General, you know perhaps the thrice-cursed name of Solomon Mur, the Emperor of Sahar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solomon Mur a man who transformed in body, mind, and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named all of us his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Oh, Solium Mur, Emperor of Sahar. Okay. It's a little tough reading that from the book because of the writing script. So there may be a couple of things I flub, but I'm going to try to read it from the book, and if I flub too much, I'm going to look at the text a little cleaner. Okay. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment in the rites. Here we go. Now we can actually get a better look at our team. Headwind's Glory. This attribute affects the damage dealt to the Pyre. One's worth in the eyes of the 8 scribes. Quickness. This attribute affects movement speed. One's swiftness of body and reflex. 3.7 meters per second. Presence. This attribute affects the size of the aura. One's inner and outer strength combined. And lastly, Hope. This attribute affects the duration of banishment. One's capacity to see the light in things. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. Enlightenment. One's progress toward a deeper understanding. Current enlightenment 250. Needed for the next rank 750. Exiles gain enlightenment by conducting the rites or from certain events. Nightwing's Cargo. Interact with and show the inventory. Talisman Pocket. Talismans grant special abilities and bonuses. Headwind does not have a talisman equipped. Drag a talisman from your cargo to equip. To some, the power of such artifacts is mere superstition, but to others, they confer certain advantages. Nope. Potential Mastery. Masteries make exiles more effective in the rites. Headwind shall gain a new mastery at rank 2. Gain enlightenment in the rites to unlock masteries. Mastery over one's body, mind, and spirit are essential in prevailing the rites. Okay. Headwind's bio. Right powers. Cast. Throw his aura in a straight line. Jump. High jumps to evade adversary's aura. Sprint. Run much faster for a short time. Race. Nomad. Past. Outsider. Astral sign. Unknown. Crime motives and years exiled. Unknown. Here we go. During the rite, hold circle to cast an exile's aura at distant adversaries, banishing them on contact. During the rite, press circle to evade adversary's aura. Use his stamina, which regenerates quickly. Sprint. During the rite, hold R2 for a burst of speed. Use stamina, which quickly regenerates. Common folk cast from the Commonwealth, and stripped of name, home, and title. They come from all directions, towards the Commonwealth, where at last they settle. Some of them. Outrider. They ensured the high-wing remnants never flew far from their mountain nests. Those who served on the Blood Border were taught to always watch the skies. You do not yet know Headwind's astral sign. One's astral sign often foretells of one's disposition, strengths, and idiosyncrasies. You do not yet know why Headwind was exiled. As mercy guides our hands, we spare your lives, but rid ourselves of you. From the sentencing ceremony. You do not yet know what motivated Headwind to do what he did to earn his sentence. In the downside, one's past tends to be the subject for discussion. You do not yet know how long Headwind has been living in exile. Some withstand the downside for no longer than a day or two, while others last for many, many years. He is the one who nursed you from the brink after finding you in the downside. His general manner suggests that life in exile has not yet broken his spirit. He wears a bronze clasp identical to that of Jorariel, suggesting the two of them have met before their exile. He has not yet revealed what he did to earn his sentence. Jorariel, 30 glory, 6 quickness, which makes sense, she's not very fast. Her aura is the biggest, and she is banished for the longest. She is a demon. People who survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it, in body if not in spirit, all are welcome here, save demons such as you. From the sentencing of Chief Physician Oralek. She is a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving here. Cast. Throws her aura in a slow, thick line. During the rite, hold circle to cast an exile's aura at a distant adversary, banishing them. Leap and slam down, forcing back those in the vicinity. And rush. Lunge forward in one swift motion. She is a veteran. Everyone served in the Commonwealth's blood border. Those who excelled remain. Clashing with the High Wing remnants were frequent, though the greatest wars had yet passed. She seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest that she has lived in exile for much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp of the Commonwealth blood border suggest a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence you do not yet know. And lastly, Ruki. He's a cur. A swift, dog-like creature known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. The Alpha Chiefs would later say their kind went soft, no sooner than they joined the Commonwealth. You were right, he is a hound. He has the fastest respawn. Aside from Headwind, he's the fastest, but he also deals the least damage and his aura is the smallest. He is an opportunistic and well-connected cur still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Cast. Hold cast to exiles an aura, throw his aura in a long thin line, hop up quickly to evade adversaries' auras, accelerate to high top speed. He is a trafficker. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. What remains now of the Fallen Empire's old and tarnished currency is still of value to some. He seems to be the most well-connected of the masked wanderers who found you, and knows something of the land. He has a rather optimistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. Even still, you do not yet know what he did to earn his sentence. I need to remember circle, square, and R2. Those are going to be my key things towards making this work. I think we've learned everything that we can learn, at least for now. Let's do this! Commence the rite! As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the remnants of the rites. The preparation is set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless.
Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are.
If we traveled all this way for nothing.
Tornare nunca.
I don't think we did. Look up. Ooh, pretty. Here we go. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from the sky.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
All right. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others clad in remnants, your adversaries in the rites.
Sin quadre.
Everyone ready?
Let's hope so.
Be still. We have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The name of the triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask.
Die ganze Schnall.
Surprised to see old Lintel again. I trust you remember my face, but you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. He is the apparent leader of the Exile Triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Goal. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the Accuser shall repay that affront. An Exile Triumvirate clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin! Have the accusers underestimated you? Now plunge into the flames.
Crap! Damn it!
If I were that one, I'd be rather angry.
Fine!
A blow against the adversary's power.
No! I shall not accept defeat from you again! Hear me, accusers! Stand your ground! Let your auras boil in rage!
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have rattled them. They need to draw us out.
Then we shall just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
Gotcha!
Onward thus to greater glory. Quench now their pyre.
Booyah!
He flung the orb into the flame. The rite has nearly ended.
Oh, crap. Damn it. Nice try. Nope. Got it.
He plunged into their fire. Good.
I win.
And it is done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
And I got an achievement for that. Untouched Flame. We won without them scoring a single point.
Salashe.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory. But know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness. And when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few strange. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. Long Stride. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Or Relentless Vigor. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. Long Stride.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onwards. You can hear me over everything, right, Deej? I should have probably asked you that when things started getting crazy. The game's not too loud, is it?
Smadonashe.
Well, my friend, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in.
The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free.
Consilta Vidias.
Until we are free.
Consil de Vidias.
Until we are free.
Here, here! Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lindell back there.
He is a cold-mannered head of the accusers and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings.
Anyway, guess we better start packing.
As the others go about their business, Headwind turns to you.
Ligeratus.
Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks.
Qui sentirna.
You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in this for the long haul. Headwind wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Ask why he was exiled. Ask how he got this wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. Everyone has their reasons. At this point, you would like to know his. The Black Wagon and its contents belong to a group called the Nightwings. What happened? You led your fellow exiles to the rites, yet they have not asked you to participate firsthand. Why? You are beginning to get the impression that your participation is not optional. What should we ask him? Assuming we only get one question, what should we ask him? I mean, we can still ask. The worst he'd say is no. Is that what you want to ask him? Okay. Ask why you cannot ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. You ask Hedwin why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand, and only relied on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and his smile.
Subterra.
Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. Seek out your destination. The South Star is faint over the ridge of gold. This star marks your current location. I'm looking to see if there's any extra stars. So there's this one. Jomuir, the Dusk Star. The Dusk Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jomuir Valley. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. A scorpion!
Kirafacitas.
That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others.
Peleo Santa.
How's it going, Rookie?
Si magquadre.
Ibs fed, wheels clean.
Certavase.
Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure.
Gratiam.
Good. Then let's get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jomuer at dawn. We're off. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The Alpha Chief told bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Headwind Status sitting quietly with Rookie. Sitting quietly with Headwind. What does she have to say? She seems to have something on her mind. You sense Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Jodariel wishes to know if you fear her. Admit she can be a bit intense. You are very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. Deny feeling that way. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Say nothing. Whatever she may be getting at, you think it best not to indulge her at this time. What should we tell her? Do we tell her the truth? That she can be kind of intense? Do we deny that? Or do we say nothing? I don't think she's scary. I actually think she's really pretty. So do we tell her deny the feeling? I mean, I'm not scared of her. I say we denied feeling that way. What do you think, Deej? You tell her that although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary feel safer in her presence. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her steps. Jodariel gained +1 hope for the next rite. Oh. We need to be very careful how we answer those. That could actually give us penalties if we go about this the wrong way. I have a funny feeling. Okay, we don't have the next page yet. Oh! Jody's throw rug, fashioned from a howler hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Jodariel says not to step on it. A symbol representing your triumvirate is set on the wagon's floorboards. It is very heavy. Alright, let's continue. Off we go! To the valley! Jomuer Valley. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Rookie knows this mountain pass, though to an arid region, further north. I love that, just watching the little wagon jump. Jomuir Valley. The climate here in Jomuir Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, exiled curs roam this sand-swept fossil wasteland. Among the 8 scribes, the Alpha Chief, Jomuir Manymane, took a special liking to this region. We have a stowaway.
Home? Can we go home?
She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still.
Volta.
Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But at present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this.
Really? You were so kind. You were most kind to someone you just met. Like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all.
Some revere them as gods, believe they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral traditions have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn.
Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take on every mite-bitten tribe imp we find now, too?
Nomenkara.
Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along.
Who? Sandalwood? I thought you said he'd ask we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine.
The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Ruki.
Kimberita.
He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away. She'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now.
So, can I come in? It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty, and a little tired, too.
Fare grazie, Tam.
Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you?
Well, this is embarrassing. I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just, back home, they called me lots of names. Like, for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. My name. It rhymes with gray. My name. Oh, it's just... They called me lots of names.
You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. Oh my goodness. May, K, Thay, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray. Oh geez. I don't know how I like about any of these. Should we hit consider other possibilities? Yeah, let's see. Consider other possibilities. There are several other names ending in A of which you are familiar. You consider more ways for the stowaway girl to make peace for her name. Lay, Shay, Nay, Tay, Zahe, or, Zahe, Gay, and Bay. And you can reconsider the first set of names. One of the A names in your repertoire must be suitable for her. I like Shay. I think it suits her. Then we'll go with Thay. Nah, Thay works. works. Oh, that's so funny. Each one has a little blurb. She looks like she could be a May, doesn't she? She does look like she could be a K. She could definitely be a Fae. Of that you have no doubt. You suppose that she could be named Day. Her name would be Zay, however uncommon it may be. She looks like she could probably be a Shay. She could be a Ray, perhaps as well. She looks like her name might be Lay, you suppose. She could go by Shay, perhaps or perhaps not. She looks as though she could go by the name of Nay. She could be a Tay, couldn't she? She looks like she could go by Jay, that's for sure. Gay the Grey, perhaps was how her tormentors made light of her. This one cannot possibly be right, can it? Let's go with Faye. You suggest the stowaway's girl's name is Faye.
Vistalia.
Why, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye.
She is the young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity.
Nita Polameta.
Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it.
Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere that she can rest. Faye has joined the group. She is tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. I bet she has unique dialogue for every name you could have potentially given her, which is very cool. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomuer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Consider your options. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems impromptu to ask about him now. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't see him there. I thought that's where the rug was. Jodariel's status cleaning her armor. Headwind status foraging for supplies. Ruki's status counting soul. Soul must be the currency. Faye, it seems she has something on her mind. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon.
Oh, hi, reader. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I am older by 3 weeks, so I am giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. You're kidding me. Not only does each of them have unique dialogue, but each of them has a title? Oh, that is neat. You know what? Sure. Regale me. Bay the bloodthirsty, Shay the changeling, Day the dense, Faye the fair, Gay the gray, Kay the unkempt, Lay the lonely. Oh man, all of these are sad. Every single one of these seems like a dig or an insult. Dude, you're fine. I can parse out which is which. May the moon touched, I like that one. Nay the nuisance, Ray the wretched, Shay the shoddy, Tay the tattle, Shay the proxy,
and Jay the Zealous. I like May the Moon-Touched the most, I think, other than Faye the Fair.
My little brother, sure. He pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much. But he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, reader.
Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. What an odd character. But she is not a member that we can put to our team. At least not right now. High morale, +1. Nice. Alright. Let's consider our options. Having pitched camp with your companions, for once it seems you have some quiet time to spare. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jonariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time.
Sapisa.
You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here.
Samisara
Or
Sumana.
you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keep the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctions, you may choose several vocations, ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Use what time you have. Forage for resources. Search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. Study in private. Hone your skills as a reader to grant a small global bonus to your fellow exiles during the rites. Mentor a companion. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual ranks in the rites more quickly. Interact to mentor a companion at this time. Okay, so what do you think we should do with our downtime? Forage, study, or teach? Okay. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. An attribute bonus you bestow on all of your fellow exiles who participate in the rites. The triumvirate whose reader is well attuned to the book has an inherent edge against its adversaries. Focus on which aspect of the book's advice. Focus on which aspect of the Book of Rites. Its teachings and their wisdom, its authors and its prowess, its innate mystical powers, or its fundamental purpose. Master the other aspects of the book to unlock this. Oh, that's interesting. Each point of hope slightly reduces your fellow exile's banishment duration during the rites. Each point of quickness makes your fellow exiles move slightly faster during the rites. Each point of presence slightly increases the size of your fellow exile's aura during the rites. We can each rank these up to 2, and then its fundamental purpose we can only unlock after the other aspects of the book are mastered. Each point of glory raises how much damage your exile deals to the adversary's pyre. Where should we start? The last one is presence. It's the size of our aura. Also, I'm thinking quickness as well. It's like one of my old dungeon masters used to tell me. I have one rule at my table. It's the one rule I teach and the one rule you fail to follow. Speed kills. So we're thinking quickness? Agreed. You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes, and how together they comprise the Book of Rites, among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You've gained the reader influence, celerity. Each rank raises your fellow's exile quickness, making them move faster. All Nightwings gain +1 quickness. Finish studying. Continue on your journey. The path to freedom beckons you to press on. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Glue Hive or Fall Flat? Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomaru Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the 8 scribes. Fall Flat. The south route across the Jomaru Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomaru of the 8 scribes. So we're either going to get a bonus to our power or our speed by the sounds of it. Alright, Glue Hive it is. We already have a global speed boost, so I think a power boost might actually not be a terrible idea. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the stark badlands of Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomaru Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. The lifeless carapace of Biolanthius still looms over the western ridge of the valley. The scribes! I think they're here. I think they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand, and in the air, and all about? At first you pay little heed. The later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions have gained +1 presence on the next rite. Nice! So Jodariel's got higher morale, they all have increased aura, and they all move faster. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is it. We're here. En route to the, en route to the spring of Jomaru. Yeah. Jomuer, thank you. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. You hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Page revealed, the last Emperor. Oh, Hedwyn! Hedwyn status nearby. Warming up for the rite. Messing with his mask. What have we got? It seems he has something on his mind. Hedwyn motions for you to join him. His easygoing smile soon fades.
Ostiame rictus.
You asked before how come you can't conduct the rite yourself. It's a fair question, and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when we met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connection to those books, to us. We need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear.
Pyre.
You've made that clear. You're our reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that job is not for you. He pauses for a moment, and then his expression softens.
Visalia.
Look, we'll help each other get out of here. And as for the rights, we don't want you to feel left out. Every time we go out there, you're right there with us, as far as I'm concerned.
Nimkaranam.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for hearing me out. He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. We have another page for the book, so... The Last Emperor. In the words of Golithanian, the Master General, how many nations did I scour in the name of Soliamur? How many countries fell before our spear and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our domain grew, or dominion. The Emperor Salim Mur said paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legion relished the autonomy. We did not know what the Emperor cared. No, we did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Yeah, Soliamur, how many countries fell before our blades and spears? Yeah, okay. Alright. Here we go. Time for the next rite. But let's check the Slug Mart first, where you can trade your foraged goods for things of greater value.
Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Greentail, been a while and all that. Hey Ron, how's it going?
He is the traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market.
Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, it's just you guys. You ain't my only customers, you see. Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so...
As Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals to you in a furtive way.
Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to these rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't worry about Falcon Ron. So anyway, you guys got something for me or what? That black bloom you got there, I can take it off your paws if you want.
Drag the black bloom to the stash. Sell it for 30, which will give us 40.
Hey, you know, I'll take Mr. Greentail, though you drive a... I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now, you gonna take something off my hands here, or what?
He is the traveling sales creature and proprietor of the market. Interact with him to please be quiet. Drag the Mooncrest to your stash. Mooncrest, a rank 10 talisman. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a 30% chance to return immediately. A trinket resembling the intricate sigil of the Nightwings. It shines with a faint light. 20 remaining? Sure.
That's a one-of-a-kind thing, that's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know. And you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks.
Switch to the roster to equip the talisman. What else does he have? Lunar Glass, Curfang, and the Ashen Coal, all of which is too expensive. At the start of the rite, the bearer's pyre automatically gains +7. A brittle clump of ash from a ritual pyre, still faintly warm to the touch, somehow. Curfang! When plunging into the enemy's pyre, the bearer deals an additional 2 damage. An old tooth from a cur who no longer needs it. Though its owner is gone, his fiery spirit remains. And the Lunar Glass. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual, 10%. A light and reflected bit of something fallen from the stars. It seems lighter still at night.
Apparently any of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing. During the rites, I mean. Just a question of who gets to try it out.
Each of your fellow exiles may equip a talisman. Items imbued with various enchantments. Exiles may equip one at a time. A talisman's true power lies in the faith of its holder. Decide who shall hold it. Personally, I think, Joraril should hang on to this. She's got the longest respawn time. If this could instantly spawn her back, I think that would be really good. What do you think, Deej?
Anyway, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all the hoofing around. So you see.
Ruki indicates to you that now would be a good point to leave.
See you, Mr. Greentail. And your friends there, too. I like them. Seem real nice, you know.
Give me just a second before we start the next rite. Was just checking on my grandpa, making sure he's alright. Alright, let us commence the rite. You have reached the celestial landmark. Now to get everything and everyone prepared. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice too that she is wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes.
Orana.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Joraril. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time.
Saventusta.
Unbelievable.
Uliosta.
Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up.
Alright, here we go. During the rite, avoid the auras of your adversaries and banish them with your own. You lose your aura when you grasp the orb.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir?
Jomir, is
Why,
how
it
you
must
say
have
that.
been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their leader appears to be a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow.
Yes.
At his side is an intense young man.
I hail you, exiles of the Night Wings. I am grateful that you choose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almira.
He is an honorable old cur bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with his son. He is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else.
Natandem, father.
We need not greet them, father.
We shall face you in this field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternally. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Night Wings have returned.
Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he holds up a small talisman. You have received the Tailwind Crest from Dalbert. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. A forged metal brooch, cool to the touch, depicting some triumph of the sea domain. Thank him and begin.
Vilastati.
That cur was very kind, and his son. He was so caring, wasn't he?
Shela.
When can we start? I want to help you beat them.
Altere cansa.
We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be their call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer.
Kadiro.
No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember?
Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite. Prepare to make your choice.
Who shall strive for freedom?
Let's see here. Phase race, savage. Simple folk ostracized for their defiances or differences, even prior to their sensing. Also called the moon-touched. They prove overly resistant to the principles of lawful society. She is a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. Glory 20, 17 quickness, 11 presence, 21 hope. Wow. She's just as good as Ruki. Ruki's only a little better than she is. She hits harder too, and she's got a bigger aura. Let's see, what do we have here? During the rite, hold circle to cast an exile at a distant aura, banishing them on contact. Her aura in a straight line. Long, thin line, slow, thick line, straight line. So she's got the same aura type as Headwind does. Plant her feet, then jump to evade adversary auras. Gain a sudden burst of speed after a moment. Okay. She appears to be a vagabond who wandered the downside for some time. She has somehow managed to get by. Her simple and sincere demeanor suggests she was likely shunned in the Commonwealth, and would have been considered a savage by the standards there. She seems unusually interested in the legend of the 8 scribes. Okay, we can take Faye with us, but who are we swapping her out for? You think so? You didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best.
Jodariel.
As you will.
Faye.
Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too.
It is done.
Well, look at you, chum, making the tough calls. Fine, whatever. I'll sit out.
Nightwings, I trust you are well prepared, for these old eyes yet see that the rite shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son?
I hope so, Father. Here, now, let me show you.
Now begin. A favorable start.
Alright, good start.
Now go!
Uh-oh.
A
Not
mere
good.
attempt.
Nope. Fine. Got it.
Glory to the scribes.
Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomer many may bring blessings unto us this year. Perhaps our chance has come at last.
Sixth of the eighth scribe of the Books of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. An Alpha Chief that united the Curs under a single banner and charted half of the known world. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please, keep fighting. Collect moon drops.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son? Glorious! Now to the flame.
Got it.
That is how to snuff flame.
One more and we win.
Your victory is at hand.
Oh, crap. Nope.
You have it.
Got it.
And it is done.
We win.
The Nightwings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say.
Another flawless win.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Mazambu Simda.
We did it.
Indeed.
Sunadanashe.
I wonder what will happen to the Fates. They seemed so nice, didn't they?
An honorable triumvirate determined to uphold the traditions of the rites, led by the Cur Dalbert Oldheart with the help of his adopted son, the savage Almer the Helpless.
Exiles of the Night Wings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom.
But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I failed you.
Nonsense. We are the Fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing else. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Choose Mastery for Headwind. Headwind gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Headwind and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quick as usual. Oh, both of these are really good. Oh, both of these are really good. Definitely going for the party buff. Stamina regen good.
The General reveals his stratagem. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Cool.
Until the stars align.
Hello. Excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think?
You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed.
What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this.
I did not know that. I don't think. No one said anything like that to me. But then all this, it's very new to me. And so I thought, maybe...
You cannot be serious.
Sheila!
Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot, and you? How about you?
Halibrale Krandas.
This is Nightwing. This is a Nightwing trick. Father told me not to speak to any with any of you.
But I just...
I have to go.
Visalia!
Wait! Almir, wait! I think that was your name? Was that even your name?
He is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else.
Wait...
You may switch to a different difficulty setting at any time in the options menu. I'm fine keeping things as they are, thank you. That guy's gone. As you return to the wagon after defeating the Fate, you notice Jodariel tenses up and frowns. Where did he go?
Who? Wait, the sleeping guy?
Sommiret.
The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel, who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him.
Nasivaram Kirat.
We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more. Where to next? Haub, the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of the flagging hands. That's a big skeleton.
Simdare.
Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the Karen of Haub, then. According to the stars, the next rite shall commence here. The accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan, Shaxx Six Shoulders.
Precare.
That's right. We have to risk it.
What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then?
We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Oh, hi, Ruki. Having a light meal, chatting with Faye. Faye's scribe catcher. The bundle of sticks Faye insisted on hanging in the rafter. She believes it brings good fortune. It's like a dream catcher.
Cute.
You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon centrifuge must be over there. Its drive-ins stare down at you with big wet eyes. After having secured victory over the Fate with ease last night, you find Ruki off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. Uh-oh.
Well, look at what we have here, if it isn't my good chum. Oh yeah, I'm mad. You bet I'm mad. Who wouldn't be? If they don't get to run around in the cold wearing old robes. Good thing the others managed to scrape by without my help.
He complains like this for some time, and then...
Okay, it's out of my system now. I'm off for a quick walk. Know what I mean?
He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he no longer has any misgivings about what transpired, and is more concerned at pressing about the missing minstrel. Okay. Let's continue. How you feeling, little bro? You getting tired, or...? Alright. Then onward we go. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement to the east. The same way you are headed, you consider where to search for him. I know, little bro. Okay, so we can go back through Glue Hive, or we can go to Flatfall this time. Hedwyn thinks the minstrel is going in the opposite direction from the one we took earlier. Jodariel thinks he took the path we took earlier. Which way do you want to go? Should we follow Jodariel or Hedwyn? Hedwyn it is. As you travel through the rocky pathways of Fall Flat, Hedwyn seems more ill at ease than usual. There is no sign of the missing minstrel. The south route across the Jomer Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Even the wild curs of the valley avoid the oppressive heat of this place. Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch he must have come this way. Would that our hunches could be more dependable. But do not fear. We shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refuse to say much more for now. Stop the wagon.
What? How come?
Because of her.
They're coming! They're coming for us! We have to be ready! We have to!
Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare their wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of the source of their concern. Prepare for the night. Interesting. So these chapters all have multiple pages. Alright. What could this be about? Something is approaching, and you and your fellow exiles need to be ready for it. They are coming for us.
They fear the scribes! They fear the scribes! I know they do! What's she talking about? What's going on?
Howlers. Lots of them.
Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes!
Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well.
We'll use the raiments and the books.
Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Hedwyn turns to you.
It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to do it. I will do it, reader. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes they will protect me. I know they will.
Jodariel exchanges a look with Hedwyn. Each of them nod as if for you to signal their approval. Faye intends to help fend off the Howlers. Alright, so what's the plan here exactly?
That howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here.
Fend off the Howlers.
him anymore. Oh, here they come! Here they come!
Holy crap, there's a lot of these little bastards. We did it! We got them all!
Yes, Senpai?
It is over for now. At last. It is. I think it is. All those poor and wretched beasts.
Huh?
Just then, Face spots something creeping towards her.
Who? What?
The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. It's a drive imp.
Isn't he the best? Can we keep him?
You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by drive imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. The drive imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. Interact to try and understand him. You sense some pattern in the drive imp's speech. He seems welcoming of this. Try again to further interpret him. This drive imp seems to have a history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. Interact to strengthen your bond with the creature. The drive imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual drive imp. This drive imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other drive imps stare at him with something like reverence. The drive imp has joined you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome him aboard. Practicing his letters, searching for something to drink, training the imps, prancing about. He seems to have something on his mind. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems to be very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates that he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of the howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone, and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounces on towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. What a little cutie! I like him. Can we keep him? Let's continue. Oh. Licksand, an arid southern pass toward the ominous Cairn of Ha'ub. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Headwind orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the dry flats of Jomer Valley. There's something on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagons from afar approach, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Tizo, it is good to see you, and you found the others even faster than expected. He is a venerable drive imp who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's Black Wagon. Tizo is his name. How cute. And this is the minstrel. Man, I love his outfit. Though, you know what? There's too much white in his outfit. Especially against his pale skin and his hair. There needs to be some more accent colors in there. Something to go against all that white. The black feathers on his cloak and the black ring with the feather in his hat help, but there's too much. You know what I think would go good with this? A really dark shade of cobalt blue. Almost like the color of the night sky. I think it would look a lot better with all that going on there. I don't know, maybe I'm just overanalyzing a little bit. Because I've actually been watching, a streamer that's also an artist, and hearing her perspective on how, like, character silhouettes and colors and shape language and all that stuff is used to create a compelling character design might actually be rubbing off on me a little bit. I don't know. I could be overthinking it, but his colors are too static. Does that make sense? Anyway, mini tangent over. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are. Or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have? Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. You should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned.
Your client?
I, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do, and I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Hedwin and the others exchange a look. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tarek. It is pleased to meet you, Nightwings. He appears to be a traveling musician, yet seems to be connected to the rites. Tarek, the lone minstrel. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with you and your fellows. You still with me, little bro? You got quiet. I'm surprised you didn't answer my little tangent about the minstrel here. Tarek, as he's now known. Which, I like that name, especially the way it's spelled. The lone minstrel has rejoined the group. Onward! The Cairn of Ha'ub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we have settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon, at your leisure. Are you okay?
Mo, Higashin
Oh, hey guys. Fancy running into this side of the sand. So what can I do for you? Ron, how'd you make it all this way here ahead of us? Yeah, come on now, Mr. Greentail. I can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide you a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thinger from me last more if you want.
You have received a pinch of stardust. It does seem useful. Raise the rank of certain talismans. Drag to a talisman and enhance it, usable only once. A shimmering substance with mystical properties, said to come from the heavens themselves. After banishing an adversary, the Baron gains +1 soul, up to this many times per right, 10. An old written order of some foolhardy wanderer to seek out some well-managed fortune in the downside. Pinch of stardust. And we can also get the ashen coal. At the beginning of the right, the bearer's pyre automatically gains +7. Let's grab the contract. Let's grab the stardust.
I know you're gonna like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, if you know what I mean. And if you want some more, now I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop on by some other time.
Right, Ice.
I'll grab the Curfang too.
More like white Ice.
The Curfang. Okay. 33%. That's 6. And that's 1 extra. Alright, I think one of those things I'm going to upgrade is the Curfang. And I'll upgrade the speed even more. Oh, I see. Interesting. Those upgrades don't happen straight off the bat. But now everyone's got at least 1 talisman, which is good.
You will like those.
That's how
Poppy.
you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give them a deal.
The White Lute, the lone minstrel Tarek's musical instrument, with which he chronicles great deeds through song. Interact to listen to various musics from your quest. The lone minstrel and his white lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Oh, nice! You shall hear the theme of the Masked Wanderers, the theme of the vision you first saw within the book, the theme of crossing from Sandfolds to the downside. You shall hear the downside prairie region. You shall hear the theme of the commencement of the rites. You shall hear the theme of Lindell and the accusers. The enlightenment and mastery. You shall hear Faye's theme. You shall hear the theme of Jomir Valley. You shall hear the theme of Falcon Ron and the Slug Market. You shall hear the theme of Dalbert Almer and the Fate. You shall hear the theme of the hidden dangers of the downside. You shall hear Tizo's theme and the Lone Minstrel's theme. Continue your quest to reveal these. Cool. And we got another page in the book. The Rope Collar. In the words of Gol-Golathanian, the Master General, I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend, if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that, Calamir Ropecollar, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. He was a simple yet brilliant ruse, to draw the Emperor farther still from his responsibilities and toward his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Land. He insisted that he go himself. Yeah, Calamir Ropecollar. Alright. The Lone Minstrel, he seems to have something on his mind. The Lone Minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he is sleeping.
Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature.
On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this.
Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek.
The Lone Minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Donning his remnants, practicing his moves, looking through the remnants, meditating. Darn. I was kind of hoping there'd be some kind of achievement for interacting with everything in the wagon. Or at least cleaning everything up. What a shame. Alright, Deej, if this is going to be a point to stop, then this would be it. It's before the next rite. How are you feeling? Do you want to keep going, or do you want to stop for the night? Yes, I don't want you to miss anything either. This game is extremely good so far, and I would feel really bad if you... Oop, ignore that. That's my alarm. I would feel really bad if you missed something. So, for now, we'll call it here. This is our end for Pyre for now. Thank you all very much for watching as we begin our journey through our next part of the Supergiant Marathon. You all have a fantastic night, take care, and I will see you... Excuse me, I will see you all next time. Try to get some sleep tonight, little bro. I'll be here if you need me, okay? You're welcome. Have a good night. I love you too, little